If you're looking to create a heart-shaped crochet project for Valentine's Day, what better way to celebrate love than with a handmade crochet tank top? Hey friends, my name is Shaz and today we'll be making this lovely heart-shaped tank top that is designed to fit all sizes and can be easily adjusted to your size. This free pattern is also available on my website, which you can find in the link in the description. For this pattern, I'm using the soft and silky Kobu yarn in the color pale pink. You'll also need a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook, a tape measure, some stitch markers, and a pair of scissors. Let's first start by making a magic ring. You'll wrap the yarn around 3 fingers and once more across the first strand. You'll insert your hook under the first strand and pull that second strand through in a scoop up motion. You'll hold on to that loop you just made. You'll pick up the working yarn and return the loop back to your non-dominant hand. Now, to start, we'll chain 2 and we'll work 3 treble crochets into the magic ring. So you'll yarn over twice, insert your hook, drop a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now let's go ahead and make 2 more treble crochet stitches. Next, we'll work 4 double crochet stitches. So you'll yarn over, insert your hook, drop a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We'll work 3 more double crochet stitches. Next, we'll work 1 treble crochet stitch, and this will be the bottom point of the heart. So now we've made half a heart. Go ahead and place a stitch marker into that treble crochet stitch. Next, we'll just be repeating what we did on the other side in reverse. So we'll work 4 double crochet stitches. Next, we'll work 3 treble crochet stitches. For our next stitch, we'll work 2 chains and we'll slip stitch into that magic ring to close up this round. And now you can pull the yarn tail tightly to close up the loop. Now for the next row, you'll chain 2, you'll turn your work. You'll skip the previous 2 chains and work a single crochet into that first stitch. Next, you'll work a 3 half double crochet increase into that next stitch. You'll work 2 more sets of increased stitches. Next, you'll work 3 half double crochet stitches. And on that stitch marker, you'll work 1 half double crochet stitch increase followed by 1 double crochet stitch and 1 half double crochet stitch all in that same stitch. And don't forget to return the stitch marker back into the double crochet stitch. Now we'll just work in reverse. You'll work 3 half double crochet stitches, followed by a 3 half double crochet stitch increase into the next 3 stitches. Once you've worked all your increases, you'll work 1 single crochet into that next stitch. You'll chain 2 and turn your work. Now for the next stitch, we'll skip the chain stitch and we'll work 1 single crochet into that following stitch. Now to do a flat increase circle, we will add 1 stitch before each increase stitch. So go ahead and work 1 half double crochet stitch followed by a 2 half double crochet increase stitch. We'll do this 2 more times. So you'll half double crochet followed by a 2 half double crochet increase. And our last set, 1 half double crochet followed by a 2 half double crochet increase. Next, you'll work a half double crochet stitch all the way until the stitch marker. This will be 6 stitches in total, and this will be the same number of stitches you'll be doing for the rest of the rows. Once you're at the stitch marker, we'll do the same increase as we did on the previous row. You'll work 1 half double crochet followed by 1 double crochet stitch and a half double crochet stitch increase all in the same stitch. And don't forget to return the stitch marker back into the double crochet stitch. And if you feel comfortable to work without the stitch marker, feel free to not use it. Now we'll be working in reverse, so you'll work 6 half double crochet stitches, followed by a 2 half double crochet increase stitch, you'll work a 1 half double crochet stitch and repeat this increase stitch 2 more times. Once you've completed your last half double crochet stitch, go ahead and chain 2 and turn your work. We'll skip that chain stitch and work a single crochet into the following stitch. Like what we did on the previous row, we work 1 stitch followed by an increase stitch. For the next row, we'll work 2 half double crochet stitches followed by an increase stitch. We'll do this 2 more times. So you'll work 2 half double crochet stitches followed by an increase stitch, and you'll do this 1 more time. Now we'll work 1 half double crochet stitch all the way until the stitch marker. This should be 6 half double crochet stitches in total. We'll remove the stitch marker and we'll work an increase of 1 half double crochet, 1 double crochet, and 1 half double crochet all in the same stitch. Now we'll work in reverse. We'll work 6 half double crochet stitches and we'll work the increase like how we did on the other side by working 1 increase followed by 2 half double crochet stitches. And we'll do this 2 more times. Once you've completed all your increases, go ahead and work 1 single crochet into the next stitch, chain 2, and turn your work. We'll work a single crochet stitch into the next stitch, For this row, I'll be working 3 half double crochet stitches followed by an increase stitch. And as you can see, there is a repeat pattern that we're doing. On every new row, we'll be adding 1 more stitch to the previous row before each increase stitch. And we'll do this 3 times. For reference, here's a tutorial you can refer to on how to increase on every round. Next, we'll work 6 half double crochet stitches until we reach the stitch marker, and then we'll work our increase stitch of half double crochet, double crochet, half double crochet stitch, all in the same stitch. And once we're done with one side, we'll just repeat the same stitch in reverse all the way across, and then we'll work a single crochet, we'll chain 2 and turn our work. From here, we'll just continue to repeat the same increase pattern on every row until we've reached the width of half our chest measurements. So I've just completed 23 rows for size medium, and the best way to get the perfect size is to measure the circumference of your chest and get half the width's length. You can also adjust the fit to your liking. Next, we'll go ahead and tidy up along the edges. On your last stitch, you'll chain 1 and you'll work a single crochet stitch into the row side of the top. You'll continue to chain 1 and single crochet each row while evenly distributing each single crochet stitch across without making it too loose or too tight. Once you're at the middle of the magic ring foundation, you'll work 1 single crochet stitch between the loop, chain 1, and then you'll continue to work the single crochet and chain 1 stitch across the other side. On your last stitch, go ahead and slip stitch and chain 1 to secure. And you've just completed one side of your crochet heart-shaped top. You will now need to make a second piece using the same pattern, and I'll meet you back here once you're done. Once you've completed 2 pieces of crochet heart, you'll place them on top of each other, wrong side facing outwards. You'll take some stitch markers and place them at the top corner of both pieces, as well as through the first increase from the top. For reference, I've placed mine on the 23rd stitch from the top. Now you'll turn your work, you'll take your hook and some yarn, you'll insert your hook through both pieces, you'll drop a loop, chain 1 to secure. Now we'll be seaming the sides of both pieces together. So you'll insert your hook into the same stitch where you drop your loop. Don't forget to work around the excess tail, drop a loop, and work a single crochet. You'll work single crochet stitches into each stitch all the way across until the second stitch marker. On your last stitch, you'll chain 1 to secure and bind off. Now go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Once you've completed seaming up the sides, you'll turn your work right side out and place some stitch markers at the top where you want your straps to be. Measurements are available in the written pattern, but the easiest way is to measure against your bra strap to get the perfect width. For reference, I measured 9 inches or 23 centimeters in length using the magic ring as my center point. Now let's take our hook and we'll insert a hook back into our marked spot. We'll take our yarn, we'll drop a loop, we'll chain 1 to secure. For the straps, we'll be working some pretty puff stitch hearts. To start, We'll yarn over, we'll insert a hook into the same stitch, and don't forget to work around the excess tail. We'll drop a loop, and we'll do this 3 more times. And make sure to pull each loop high as a half double crochet should be. Next, you'll yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, you drop a loop, you'll yarn over and repeat this 3 more times. Once you have 8 loops on your hook, you'll yarn over and pull through the loop through 4 loops. You'll chain 1, yarn over, and pull through the remaining loops on your hook and work another chain. And this is your first heart-shaped puff stitch. Now for the next row, you'll yarn over, insert your hook into the chain space, you'll yarn over, pull up a loop high, and you'll do this 7 more times. Once you have all 8 loops on your hook, you'll yarn over and pull through the loop by dividing the loops into half. You should have 4 loops on each side, and you'll work 1 chain. You'll yarn over, you'll pull the remaining loops on your hook and chain 1. Now let's do the next row 1 more time. You'll insert your hook to the chain space, you'll drop a loop, and you'll pull your loop high, and you'll repeat this 7 more times. Once you have all 8 loops on your hook, you'll yarn over, pull through 4 loops, you'll chain 1, you'll yarn over and pull through the remaining loops, chain 1, and you'll just repeat this pattern until you've reached the total length of the strap that you need. As mentioned before, measurements are available in the written pattern, but the best way is to measure against your own bra strap to get the perfect length. For reference, I measured 13 inches or 33 centimeters in length. Once you've completed the length that you need, bind off and leave a long enough tail to attach the strap to the back. And with a yarn needle, I'll just thread the yarn through, and I'll remove the stitch marker from the back. You'll place the strap on the inner side of the back, making sure that your strap is not twisted, and insert your needle through the side. The best way to do this is to go in one direction and back out diagonally. You'll do this into each stitch across, making sure to get into each loop on the straps. And once you're done, work another row of whip stitches through the back to secure them even more. Weave in the ends and bind off. Now, as you can see, the strap comes with an edging which we want to match on the other side. So instead of working through the front right side, we'll turn our work and work through the front's wrong side instead. You'll insert your hook through the stitch marker's placement, and you'll go ahead and work your heart-shaped puff stitch exactly like how you did on the other side. And that is all to it. This quick and easy crochet heart-shaped tank top is a perfect project to make not just for Valentine's Day, but any time of the year. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.